Well, hello there, my wonderful people. Welcome to the very first proper video I'm going to be presenting on my channel, which will be, of course, a banger to watch, and I can't wait to show you guys more creations I'll come up with next. If you guys do enjoy today's video, then please don't forget to smash like, cause you know, why the hell not, and also subscribe for more future epicness like this video. So let us jump right into the video. So let us get this fact straight, that a lot of people have their favorite waifus, and they can even be many in one round table in which you have yourself a harem full of your favorite anime girls that you really like. But the biggest question is, you should ask yourself, what makes a good waifu? Well, a lot of people, the majority, just want to go for the ones with the big hunga-bungas that their eyes first meet. I mean, why do anime girls necessarily need to have their melons the size of a football? What is the purpose? Let us take, for example, one of the biggest crushes in anime, which is Rias Grammary. Like, this girl can make your dreams come true because her features, and you know exactly which body features I'm talking about, they completely blow people out of their minds as to why she's such a popular choice amongst many others. I guess being female, as that is the only way to create them, am I right? I mean, what about Astolfo from Fate Apocrypha, or the silver-haired little girl from Blend S? They look like girls, but they don't have titties, right? I'm sure they wouldn't just be traps waiting for the right moment to say that they're a guy, hiding the fact that they have a peepee underneath those clothes until you realize they were guys all along. So let's talk about why even have a waifu in the first place, and why it is needed. Well, simply take this and put it deep inside your mind and think about it. No waifu, no laifu. Well, even though they aren't real, it's just the sight of them that really gives you the sudden feeling, as just looking at them can actually make you feel at ease, depending on their characteristics, even after you feel down, for example. They even have the power to make you happy and smile. There are even many types of waifus you can find in a variety of series like tsunderes, yanderes, kuderes, downderes. I can go on and on, baby, on and on with the most random, unique-ass dairy names people have come up with. You can even be so unique to the point where you can even choose the most random girl you can find in an anime episode and just take her for yourself. And I'm talking about literally any background character who simply stands out there, and you have no idea who the hell she is other than she looks cute. No one in the world is ever going to think about taking her, so you will be the only person in the world to have her for yourself. Now that right there is a unique solution to solving the waifu crisis that everyone is currently facing. While everyone goes trash talking on their waifus, you can simply be the only person in peace, because no one, and I mean no one, is gonna shit talk on a random background girl. So aside from just mentioning Rias Grammary, how about we mention other favorites, and that is like Megumin from Konosuba. Megumin is one of the most likable characters in this series, as she calls herself a Crimson Witch, and only knows a single spell that is so powerful yet drains all her energy to the point where she collapses on the floor and not being able to move. Even to this day, we have people rooting for Megumin or even Darkness, as they both are popular choices in Konosuba. But it's ultimately down to everyone's taste when it comes to selecting their waifu. No one said you can have only one, so why not just pick them both up, and heck, add them to your list so we can stop the war from happening and move on to the next whammon that you can find. Common traits for a good waifu would be beauty. Does she look pretty? Humor. Is she funny or boring? Body features. Big or small titties. The point being is that many people will say different things, so not everyone will be on the equal terms, as that is why there's a thing called waifu wars that exists in anime community, so that people can go ham at each other and go just trash talk on each other until one side admits that the other is better. But that is most likely never ending. Say if someone on Twitter says Emilia's best girl in ReZero, and another guy says, sorry man, Emilia's trash, Rem is better. I'm not sure the Emilia fanboy is just gonna sit there and ultimately take that for granted. But hey, let's be honest, I mean, Rem is kinda better than Emilia, but sorry for shitting on your waifu if you like Emilia. But I'm just gonna do it anyways, cause I can, and there's nothing you can do about it to hurt me. No, really, please don't hurt me. I beg of you. Kunami is also another popular example of some of the best waifus in anime, but you might say, Recon, she's a yandere though, and yanderes can't possibly be waifus, right? Anyone can be a waifu, I'm telling you that right now, anyone can be a waifu, even if she's a complete psycho killer who just wants you and nothing else, since that's their way of expressing their love to someone. Just don't bring home any girl or hang out with anyone, you might meet your end sooner or later. You might even come back home to your dead wife's body with a bloody massacre, so you better think twice if you're into yanderes, but thankfully they aren't real. Or are they? Though Kurumi is the best character in Date alive, as to why a lot of people watch the series specifically to get glimpses of moments that have her in it. There's also shipping in anime where you tend to put your favorite girl with a guy from the series and hope that the ship will actually sail and make you happy for the rest of your life. Or the ship might not sail and the other girl who is not your waifu gets the guy in the end, causing you to feel upset and miserable to the point where you might start hating the show because your waifu didn't win in the end. That does happen a lot, so I can say the same thing during Nisekoi, where my favorite girl didn't win. Though I still like the show. I mean, why didn't she win in the first place? I really don't know. She should have won. It was so obvious. She was the better choice. She was really the better choice, but I just don't know. She could have won. I mean, so let us talk about the not-so-good waifus. So when I say not-so-good waifus, it doesn't mean that they're bad characters, it's just that they don't really have the qualities or even seen as a waifu in my opinion. Let's take for example Chika Fujiwara from Kaguya-sama Love is War. And she's not really considered a waifu, at least for me in my opinion, though she's a loved character from the series and actually the most popular one. However, never in the slightest have I ever considered her a waifu, but if she doesn't exist in real life, then I would happily be her friend, and not more than that. No, seriously, not more than that. She's not a waifu material. Again though, she is not a bad character. I'm not trashing on her, so stop complaining, you fools. Kotori from Date Alive is your generic tsundere lolly, and probably my least favorite character in the series simply due to how annoying she is. Some tsunderes can definitely be considered waifus, but she is just no exception. Definitely not a waifu at all. Jabami Yumiko, who is a complete gambling addict. Kana, who is a dragon lolly so adorable that you would have to wait until she's older before you can claim her as a waifu. And don't let the FBI spot you, by the way, because that's really dangerous. I can go on, but let's just save that for another time, shall we? But now, for probably the thing you all have been waiting for, the #1 best waifu of all time, and that is in history of anime. I should open up a tier list and just smack that character into SS tier like no question asked. It would have been Speedwagon from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Now granted, I still haven't watched this anime yet, even though it's on my watch list, and at some point I promise you that I will watch it, so please don't attack me or start throwing tomatoes into my face or call me a loser for not watching it. But, you know, I'm a seasonal anime watcher, so I just have too many shows to watch. So yeah, Speedwagon is best waifu. Really though, on a serious note, aside from Speedwagon is the best waifu meme, if I had to choose the best waifu, it would have to be both Rias and Mai Sakurajima, because it's a red-headed hottie and possibly one of the most supportive female characters in anime, which is Mai. That's just personally my opinion and how I see things. Everyone has different tastes, to be honest, really. Everyone does have different tastes in waifus, and that's how it's gonna be. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, though. This is the ultimate guide to anime waifus at your service. Really hope you enjoyed this video, as I did put a lot of thought and hope. Yeah, I did provoke you guys too much as to trashing some of your waifus. But hey, if I did hurt you, then there's always next time. If you enjoyed, then please do smash like, cause it always helps to show your support, and subscribe for more future epic content, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye!